guys, TSO Day back with a second installment on the JJRC q65, and I was going to do a running video in stock form, but I'm not sure if the speed control that came with mine was a little bit defective or something, because it had just almost no power no matter what I did. I changed out batteries and stuff like that and just couldn't get it to have any power to be able to climb over things or anything like that. So I went ahead and stripped everything out of it: the motor, the speed control, the receiver, which is a one-piece unit factory, and I changed out the servo also because that was a 5-wire servo, and I put in a flysky 3-channel receiver right there, which sorry about the shadows, which I highly recommend. Everything I have runs flysky. It's really cheap, really good, and you get crazy range. Then I put this electronic speed control that I got off eBay. It goes up to 9.6 volts. There's no brand or anything on it, but if you get on eBay and just type in electronic speed controls and just pick one up for, I think this was $6 from China, and it's supposed to be able to handle I forget, 80 amps or something, which is going to be way more than enough for what I'm doing here. And then for the motor right there, I took that out, took out the stock one, and switched it out with a Redcat Racing 180 motor, which is for their Sumo RC line of trucks. That fit right in there. No problems fitting the extra big 180 motor in there as opposed to the 130 that was in there. So that'll give more torque, more speed. So yeah, basically guys, I just gutted all the electronics and went back in with very, very cheap budget stuff. The receivers, you can pick those up for $7 or $8 on eBay. This ESC was about $7 or $8. This was free. This was an old micro servo off of a boat that I used to have, and all I did was drill out. I saved all the guts from the servo this came with, drilled it out to fit this servo, stuck it together with some super glue. I have all the factory servo horn and everything on here that came from JJRC. Sorry guys, I got a cold today, so bear with me. I wired up a JST connector onto the new servo because I have a lot of these 2-cell batteries, which this ESC has no problem running so far. So this thing is going to be a lot more powerful than it was, guys. I just wanted to do a video of these upgrades and kind of give you an idea of what you're in for if you want to make this into basically a hobby grade radio control truck, in my opinion. I mean, I got 300 yards of range with this receiver now, hobby grade motor, ESC. I wouldn't really call that hobby grade yet, it's kind of untested, but seems to be working fine. And then just crappy servo in the front. I got this vehicle from Banggood, and I'm really happy with it, despite that little problem I had with the ESC. That will probably not be your experience though, I'm guessing. So I'm really happy with this. It's just a cool looking vehicle, probably the coolest looking vehicle I have. Really open frame design, as you can see. I've mounted the receiver and the ESC just in these open areas. They had nothing in them. I mean, this open frame design is really easy to work on, really easy to modify, really easy to put your own electronics and whatever you want to do in. Really happy with this vehicle. So far it's been pretty fun. Next one will hopefully be a running video, guys. Thanks for watching.